Alright, we are back finally. Well, not really finally, it's been a day. But Master 5 was just achieved last night at 6 in the morning. Or, yeah, that was that time. 4 hours before I had to wake up, so that's cool. Right now we are Master 5, and we reached a checkpoint, which is good. So, we are trying to see how far we can get. Currently, I'm only able to stream for about less than 4 hours, so it's not like we're going to go on another 10-hour stream. I have a endpoint that I have to stop by regardless of where I am. I'm hoping that maybe I can reach Master 3 because I've had some times where I've actually climbed 2 ranks in those 4 hours, or sometimes I can climb 1 rank per hour. So that would be good if we could do that. But if we end stream at like Master 4, then that's still a success. Right now we're using the same deck. If you were here last stream, you would see that we tried Book of Eclipse, and Book of Eclipse does not counter Ryzeal at all. It counters it like the same way that whatever you call it. They could just chain pop themselves and summon it back, which is it. I needed a card that countered both Ryzeal and the trap card, the Plasma Hole, because if you deal with Rise Detonator, Plasma Hole wins. If you deal with Plasma Hole, Detonator's still on the field. And Book of Eclipse was close because it just set Detonator face down and then made the trap card unusable, but they could just pop themselves and summon back with plugin. So currently there is no strategy against Detonator. We just hope we don't go against Ryzeal. That's it. So we're still using the same deck list. We were able to get Master 5 with it, so hopefully we can still get Master 1 with it. Could hear a voice in the background song. So let's try to see how we can do it here. You guys see that the oh, let me just make sure it's like this. There you go. Okay, spell, destroy card, and win a duel. I can do all those. Our history is like was very much 1 win, loss, 2 wins, then we got those 3 wins, and then we had a horrible thing, but we still stayed Diamond 1, which is good. But yeah, that's our history. It's not been the best. This format's been horrible, and Konami likes to push the bounds of how far they can get away with before people start leaving the game. Fortunately, we start up at the one coin toss. If you try with Lancia, it's too much brick? Absolutely. And if you try with Lancia, you're only going to go against Ryzeal. Just like when you put Book of Eclipse in and you only go against Maliss. It'll be the same kind of deal. I could Bestiary to fit, but that's just I'm gonna decide is. We banished basically nothing. I was thinking that you could also bait out Ash with the Bestiary Servant, but that's just too extra. Alright, so yeah, we banished one of Ash's, one of Reflection, which is fine. Knowledge and Secrets. If I'm banishing Knowledge, I don't want Secrets in the deck at all. Blue Boy could still be potentially drawn into, which would be a little unfortunate. Droll and Lockwood does not hurt us here. We have our plays that we can do underneath Droll. Coming out Andy. I mean, it weakens the end board a little, but we can still put up a good board here. Go get another negate out of the deck. What do I go for? Probably another. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, let's go for another Draco King, I think. Yeah, let's go for another Draco King. Let's go Citadel first. Let's pen someone first. There's no reason that we're going to be able to draw anything, you know? Abductor? No, Abductor wouldn't do anything, considering the fact that we can't search anymore. So let's just go ahead and pen someone out. 2. 1 and 2. Now we can pop the Draco King and add it back to hand. Let me think here. Yeah, I think we could. No. I gotta do it like this. Activate Endymion. And negate with our own. We could keep the Bistro in our hand if we do it. If we do this correctly. Found Citadel. Activate the Citadel again. We get that third counter. Now we can go bash Celine. Just doing this so we can keep Bistro. If he starts off with Lightning Storm or something, we get another negate from deck. Yes, Master. And this is 5 negates under Droll. Through Ash Blossom and Droll. Because we did have call by for the Ash. We could have just got Servant Bestiary, then Servant effect. He ashes that, and then we Desires draw 2, and then copy the Grave of the Droll, and we would have been able to have probably a 6th negate. That's all it would have done. Droll useless now. What up, chat? Hey, Dom, how you doing? Basic hand trap player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters on the field, and we can easily get an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more counters with Bestiary. But we're keeping that set. In case we in case he tries to pop the back row, we could just chain the Bestiary. Nope. We got the DV negate, and then if he uses a spell card, we can't let it go through. We can just as easily chain Bestiary to make sure that we can get a. Yeah, like that. Unless we just let that go through and just negate whatever he puts out, because they don't use many spell trap cards at all. True, but what if we just negate it? Negate it. Okay, there's that. So through Droll, by the way. 5 negates, and we were not going to be hurting encounters whatsoever. This guy's name Dio. This guy's name looks familiar, though. You've been playing so long that you start recognizing people's names? Yeah, Porter Strangers. Kuno Dio Dia. Kuno Dio Da? Is that like Dia Border guy or something? Hand's doable. Let's see what we're up against, though. Maybe it's Primate Blue Eyes. Or maybe it's just... Wow, that's a good sign, though. I remember when feats with control, like, it was... Went out... Oh, it's Centurion. We can try to see what we can do against Centurion. He discarded me. He discarded another Emblem Oath. Yep. Go, Shadow, go. Appreciate you, Fafnir. Shadow should have won Subversion like me. Subversion to counter detonator, right? You just gotta go, the continuous spell, multi-roll, and then send a card and hope that detonator does a chain pop multi-roll so that they can't chain pop themselves on the Subversion. Precisely. Oh, so beautiful lip. It is always interesting. It has to target a tribute a dark monster, by the way. It was target dark. My brother tried to tribute a light monster like Blue Eyes. Like, no, you can't do that. I remember one time I was going against that one the Scarecrow deck in the festival. It was the Link Festival. And they had a trap card that popped 2 cards. You know, there's a Scarecrow pop, it pops 2 cards in the field. And so I summoned up Blue Boy, and I had Secrets in my hand already. I summoned Blue Boy to add a Knowledge, that I used Knowledge, because he thought I was going to try to send Blue Boy. He chained the trap card to pop Blue Boy and my Knowledge, to think I wouldn't get nothing. And then when it was solved, I just set the Secrets in my hand to the graveyard to draw 2. And I showed Evo Sketch that on a replay afterwards, and he was so confused. He's like, what just happened? Hang on, what? What? He was so confused. Alright, that could be an imperm or whatever, but I think it's still worth it. Obviously, we have to play the periodic seals. If you're thinking, oh no, I just turned on the stand-up Centurion to fuse with Primera, he could easily use periodic seals to tribute it and special summon out. Okay, but I say he could easily use that to tribute and special summon out any dragon from the deck that he needs the materials for. You know, he could have just summoned out another Bestial and then used Primera anyway. At any point of the turn, so it's not like summoning a monster and holding off on the periodic seals was going to be doing me any good to avoid a synchro summon of stand-up. For those of you who didn't follow that at all, I'm saying by me summoning a monster, we gain Trigger, which allowed him to get a level 6, and now he's at a level 4, which means he can set up his Torian, go into Chaos Angel at any moment. But even if I did not play into that at all, at any point, if I was using my card effects, he could have tributed out to special summon out like a Druid Swim from deck instead, and then already had the stand-up Satorian requirements. You could summon out Jackal. No, that's not good. I was thinking, if I go Jackal Institution and pop like that, and to get a search, Servant will not have a chance to get 3 counters. This way, she actually has a fighting chance. This guy is chaining it to the first thing he can. Secret's I'm not going to be able to resolve the knowledge anyway. It was just to get the counter. Yeah, he's gonna summon Chaos Angel to banish Servant, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if I would have used Abductor first and then Servant to get Abductor to 3, if I could have tricked him into banishing Abductor. But that's so heavily reliant on what my opponent does, I wouldn't have wanted to do that. Yep. Maybe he'll click the wrong card. Yeah. Don't really have anything else. Not enough spell cards, I think. Yeah, I don't really have anything here. And plus, Chaos Angel can't be destroyed, so yeah, unfortunately nothing. Just need more spell cards, I think, and I would have been able to either search with Institution, or maybe grab a Reflection to bounce Abductor to hand. That's something, but wouldn't have been good enough. So it's still cool seeing Satori to not Ryzeal Maliss again. Is it a 5-card deck? Oh, internet. Look at this guy's name, by the way. It's just an emoticon. Pretty cool. Looks like he's so happy. And moves musically. Alright. What tech are we up against? Is it Maliss, Ryzeal? No. Okay, so I always am. It's probably voiceless voice. Okay, knowledge is there, which means that Crowley's not going to be usable. But I still want to keep Artemis just in case they're not. Oh, blue. Play mistake moment. Some topped in China City came second with K9 Silver Cord. Nice. Blue Wanderers. He's got Crusadia, Maximus, and Unknown, and I don't know what else in the hand. Was that Fulos? Yep. You're not supposed to add Rabina. You're supposed to add the field spell. Out of back row. I'm gonna try something. Nope, it didn't work. I thought he was gonna use his trap card immediately and try to send Jack King with the continuous spell. Okay. I'm going to add the Jackal right now. It will help when I'm jacking the scale, and I want to keep Mastery in hand. I could also just summon out Jack King. I wouldn't have enough counters anyway, though. Oh, this guy's just clicking buttons. So got his trap card is set, and he's going to be able to wander his send. Okay. That's pretty good. He's gonna try to send Gouda, isn't he? Long card, Bucko? Yeah. Improving on the Jackals as well. Avian. Sending Good, I'm guessing. Oh, we're sending Institution. Negate this. Okay, didn't. Dang. He simply wrote weed, unfortunately. Yeah. Fortunately, yeah, I got nothing else. Sad, he was just clicking buttons, you know he was. That's why you said it was gonna get destroyed anyway. I usually talk a lot about how I only died at hand traps, and I didn't get hit by a single hand trap that game. Nice, okay. Okay, if no hand trap, this is actually gonna be phenomenally good. Okay, this guy had no okay, this guy might be on 10 by then. This guy might be have 10 pie, just have a bunch of board breakers. Alright. Let me try something out. Of course, I could just add a low scale anyway. I'm gonna try something cool though. Now we go servers. That's what I wanted to try. This was so unmatched just to switch servers. That's fun. So it clearly doesn't have any like a dib or anything like that. What am I supposed to say? Custom values are annoying? Yeah. Might have summoned out service and bashes in the wrong zones. Actually, no, I might be able to make it work still. I mean, does it really matter? Which I'm gonna just put on probably institutions. Oh, by the way, I was yeah. We're at Appaloosa sighting. I did say this is temp. I should probably have summon things in defense mode and or summon voicemail trap negates. I kind of wanted to go for that big pen summon, you know. And then I realized I only have one spell trap negate now, which is not the best. I didn't even. Oh my goodness! I didn't even use Void. I'm so used to using Void. I could have kept these 2 cards in my hand. It is Skystrikers. Cannot know someone set the trade deck with this card. Could have kept that. Yeah, I could have kept these cards in my hand. I kept thinking I used Void, and I didn't. Because the kid knows someone was set, so like he's gotten way too much value out of that bamboo sword. No pitching him. Exodia? Yeah, no, I doubt it's Exodia. It's Skystrikers. He's locked into Skystrikers now. Oh no, that's okay. I thought that was linkage he just activated. Linkage and engage look very similar. It's because I don't know if that can chain block. I don't know if Hayate can. If it can go Chainlink 1, destroy everything, and Chainlink 2, Hayate. But then again, even if he did, never mind, hang on. Even if he did chain block it, if Jacko King negates and destroys Hayate, the Crypt card gets destroyed as well and doesn't resolve. This is a weird deck. Oh, 2 years ago when we started this game? Indeed. I don't know what this guy's win con is. I really don't. But I know I should have just went for the regular board of double Endymion, and triple Draco King with Selene. I just wanted to see, like, oh, look at this, how big of an end board can I make with Pandem Sub and everything. And then I realized, yeah. Maybe it is just Exodia. Could have used Endymion now. Keep search draws until yeah. In fact, forget and his turn does take longer than yours. I think it is just Exodia, so I'm like, I should just get rid of the cards. Got 5 cards in hand. Is this... Is this like the Cemetery Bomb deck? Oh, I know this. I know this. He's gonna do the whole thing where he switches life points with me, right? Black Panda. This is the FTK. He wants to switch life points with me. Another one. Yep. It pains me because of how unbelievably easy it would have been if I actually played my deck correctly to win, and I decided to just try to go for the biggest board possible and sacrifice all my negates just for a big board. And I decided to go for as many monster negates while I was literally going against a deck that had no monster effects to activate in the main deck. That's what pains me, is how unbelievably easy it was to win that game, and I decided not to. Oh my goodness, can you guys imagine if he would have set his whole thing to the graveyard and drawn, and then he had 500 life points, and then I chained the SP so that his Black Pendant would leave and he takes 500 damage? Or mine takes 500 damage, whatever. Then he would have just activated the second by Black Pendant, wouldn't he? Alright, we're not gonna wait through this. They take forever. And we don't lose anything for scooping. It's like I played the very specific way to lose that game. Like, very, very specific way. Because that would have been so easy otherwise. Hey, Serge. Oh, that doesn't help. Imagine if I just saved Endymion's negate for reversal quiz. There's literally nothing that he could have done to win if I just kept Endymion's negate the whole time. I'm gonna need more cards in hand field, you know. Appreciate the follow. Cooking or getting cooked? I'm getting annoyed, that's what. I'm going against the most abstract decks and playing the only way possible to lose. Wow. I saw some kind of delay, I think. Triple mash sweep. That reverse quiz game really ticked me off, it really did. This hand's bad. Basically unplayable. I only have Monster and Endymion are my only high skills in the deck, and I got them both. Yep. Playable hand. Nice maxi. He's got a call by in hand. I feel like waiting through the rest of this. Just use 2 Elbaz. No, Elbow and Elbaz. You can chain block this theoretically. The longest branded turret I've seen. Feel free to vote, chat. We make it to Master. The goal isn't even to make it to Master 1 the stream. It was to make it to Master 3. Oh, that's a nice draw. What do you set? Set Retribution? Really? I could go Jackal Institution pop to get counters, but I think that's a little bit... I won't be able to use my boards if so. Let's vote. Do you think we're gonna get Droll Lockwooded here? Waiting through the whole turn just to get Drolled. Isn't that balanced? Maybe we're gonna win a coin toss next stream. The heck, he's really using King of the Swamp. My hand's nowhere near playable. I mean, it can be if there's no disruptions at all, but it's not going to be able to play through a Desert Waiting Gate. I don't feel like waiting just to get Drolled again. I guess we've only been in coin toss after 10 games. That's confirmed servant activation at least, regardless of what I draw. Because I don't even have to pop the mastery, I can just pop the seduction or protect it. And serve it, I already have a serve it in hand, so. You want Shadow? You could take a small break and watch a funny replay? Maybe. This game is taking me off today more than yesterday. I don't want to say more than yesterday because there was a lot more agony, but these few in a shorter amount of time than yesterday. I'll negate that. Maybe he's evenly matched, maybe he doesn't, but yeah. I want to bounce Servant because I think Dude even to the counters are pretty important still in case the opponent gets to Detonator. Another one. One's name is Koiman. Nice. And another one. So basically, both Endymions were negates were completely useless. Why would you add ice though? Gotta have something else, surely. Yeah, like that. Got ice already in hand though, right? Okay. I don't get it, but okay. First win out of, I think, 20 games, right? How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games. Fun. Still not as bad as the time I did I used TS1. Maybe I should just throw myself in Blue Boy, see if I could bait a Veiler. Nope. Double called by Intalents. This is always what I think about whenever I think about bumping talents for more than one. We're not gonna wait for this. No hand traps versus 3 cards that rely on Porta having hand traps. You've met a 2 of both fate, haven't you? Time I was being carded. Wait, which one is this one? Go Servant and Upstart. If Upstart draws into like a spellbook piece, then we'll know summon Jackal. It didn't, so we'll summon up a little boy. Impulse on this would be pretty funny, not gonna lie. Usually that would hurt. Not today, though. Anyway. Oh, he says you cannot use light, earth, and wind. It means no Veiler. If he had it. Or Nib. Get some extra counters here. Add you back. Someone followed. Det to Amura, appreciate the follow. What's your friend name that played DD? Look up, it's a base deck. Yeah, thank you. My friend's name, his name is Amin, A-M-I-N. You talk about demons? Drain wise? Okay. No way I can negate my card to get double spell activation. I'm trying to think if there's a way that could get the Magister thing back. If I go spin up Bashless, get Jackal, there's no way to use it again though. Yeah, there's no way to do it again, so we're just gonna settle on this. Jackal good. Good zone. Probably best over here. Wait, have we not used Mastery yet? Wait, what? Have I not used Mastery yet? I just realized Mastery's in my hand right now. What the heck? I didn't even notice that this was a card. I do not know why I didn't see this. Oh no, he doesn't feel. How the heck did I not see that this was a? Wow. I don't honestly don't even remember getting Mastery in the hand. I don't even remember when that came in my hand. Taking a while just because I was trying to figure out stuff. Alright. When did I draw Mastery? I need to see this. I don't remember drawing Mastery. I'm like, wait a second, why is Mastery glowing? Wait, what? What is this spell in my hand? I'm checking this out. That's why I was taking so long, because I'm trying to figure things out. Wait, was Mastery in the hand the whole time? What is happening with me? By the way, if anyone's wondering if I got a much needed rest last night, I didn't. I got my 4 hours from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I went to go wake up. Wait a second, so I could have just wait, okay, so if he had like another impulse or something, obviously you can only use it once per turn. If he stopped it again, I could theoretically just Mastery add Citadel and do it again. I had Mastery in my hand this whole time. I did not even know I had Mastery in the hand. But this was way easier than I was giving it credit for. Yeah, I was planning on when I got home from work today to go and take a nap, but I never got that nap. I had to continue on afterwards, and I did not get a wink of sleep since this morning. By 4 hours this morning. Lecturemate, didn't you upstart Mastery? Mastery was in the hand the whole time. I completely didn't even notice. Still going off 4 hours of sleep from yesterday. And today, I'm only gonna get, at most 6 hours of sleep. This guy's name is Free Merly. That's not even how you spell Merly. It's M-E-R-L-I. Please be meows. I've only seen 2 people running meows. People at my locals are like, I'm looking for meows. Like, why would you want meows? That card's the worst one out of all of them. Nice, Maxi. Okay. Could you imagine if Maxi said that you thought I had a specialist with a monster first for you to discard it, like Droll and Lockwood? What is this guy on? This guy better have Droll in his hand as well, so I can just put the Ice Cannon Cake and punish him. Please, Droll. I would laugh so hard. I'll do it again just in case he actually thinks maybe he can Droll. Oh my goodness, all these upsides. Play Astrograph. Talents would be pretty funny. Pretty sure it's Pirelli in hand, and the moment that I resolve Servant, he's gonna just discard it. I'm gonna do this. If there's no other disruption, I'd continue on, but he clearly has other things. And I feel like the moment I link something away, he's gonna go Pirelli, or he's just gonna improve and stop everything. I'd be giving so many draws for nothing, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, Void got Ash. Just play meta. Yeah. Oh my goodness! I'm so glad I didn't play into that. Save that. I'm saving that right now. My goodness. Oh, I saved a lot of replays yesterday. Oh. I just deleted a weep. Okay, it's fine. Like, I could have deleted a replay that was much older, you know, and I wouldn't have cared as much about. Wait, not that deck. That deck's bad. This one. Wow. He's winning also on Aurelia. I gotta see this again here. It was a very short duel. Who's Droll? I wanted him to use Droll so badly, but he knew that his hand was so unbelievably horrible that he needed me to give him his cards he needed. Like, look how good my hand is, though. The Odyssey is pretty good. He ashes into the void, like, really? Upstart into Upstart's pretty nice. Could you imagine if it was Upstart, it was Void into Void? I want to see this again here. I want to see what he all discards. So yeah, double Droll, by the way. So he discarded Maxi and Ash during my turn. He had Droll, Lancia, another Ash called by that. So yeah, Strict 10 hand traps, it looks like. That's why Lua isn't one anymore, and more compatible. This risk will eventually do exactly that. It's much safer to just draw 2 while you're chessy. Yeah. You came just in time? Yeah, Yaga. Magnificent play. 100%. 10 out of 10. Oh, 60 cards. Oh. Probably just like 60 card branded. Like what? I don't think I've seen another deck that's 60 cards that isn't branded. Wait, was that 2 Sarnia? Oh no, he revealed it in hand, duh. So I thought he discarded 2 Sarnia, but no. He adds Kit. Honestly, Kit is my favorite one just because it's a -1. I'd rather they put Kit on the field than Aliber, but he's gonna be able to special summon it, right? Oh no, wait, he could already do that anyway, yeah, because he sent Titanclad. Is it, if he would say it's Titanclad, is it Titanic Lad? And he's got Aliber and the other one. Wait, he has both of them. That means there's only one unknown in hand. That means that if he actually goes into Kit, puts a random card, then we'll know everything he has. Unless he Aluber adds a card and then Kit puts that card back at the top, which would be really pointless considering they both add the same thing. And if say the game blows crit before they hit 2 Dormouse. Center for hands. You know, they're taking a lower out after that? Yeah. He's got Kit in hand and 1 unknown, right? But he's got a Brandon Lost add the card that he wants to discard, right? McCourier and Kit and 1 unknown. Brilliant, just got to discard. Hopefully he discards the unknown. He did. It was drop it. You know everything. No hand traps to worry about. Unfortunately, he's got Titaniclad and Lubellion. Graveyard. Or Albion, I mean. So, only Albion to worry about whatever he's going to set. Hopefully he sets Retribution, but Retribution's in the graveyard. He could Retribution banish itself to add back a card, like Brandon the High Spirit, and then special summon out, or Brandon Fusion, whatever. Special summon out Kit to add Retribution back to hand, and then put whatever card he added back to his deck. That is a pretty good interaction. Because Kit can summon out and put a card in the back top. Since it can target banish ones, Retribution could put the card in his hand by banishing itself. Summon out Kit to look at that, he's gonna do that. See what I said, it's pretty cool interaction. What is it gonna add off of Kit though? Hopefully not the okay. Red and red is kind of obnoxious to deal with. Red and red but kill you. Oh, what? Was he not allowed to set that card? Was there a card preventing him from setting it? Did he just forget? Why would you add red and red and not set it? Theoretically, he could have put Macroria back in his deck, but I doubt he would do that. Like, his hand is, it's Macroria, Brandon and High Spirits, and Brandon and Red. -1 card, but I'm pretty sure you put Brandon High Spirits back in the deck and get Mercurial. Endymion Tragedy is a hard return, right? Yeah, you go to use one of this, right? So, like, here's the thing. Why not set Brandon Red and then during the next turn, banish into... I guess he wants... Oh, okay. So he's got Tragedy in hand. Yeah, I thought he was going to banish Mercurial, sorry, Tragedy. And he could have done that during the, my turn and gotten another search off. It's always gentle. Wait, what? Always gamble. After this duel. Yeah, what a good replay with Cody. Not after this duel, Dom, but maybe we're about to end stream because I'm still recording this for YouTube. Return kit to hand. Get kit. Go. Okay. Kit. Mercurial. Golden Sword Soul. And another card. Retribution, does it hurt? Wait, tell me he wasted. Oh my goodness, Retribution is the card he put back. That means he's got nothing. He doesn't have anything. This is why we play this. Only issue is Cartesia could potentially fuse and stuff into some trash stuff. But, yeah. I can get Citadel resolved on the field, you know, and then get a count on it. I will feel much safer. Yes! Okay, we got this kind of here. Did I just hear Step Kit? Step Kit, what? I add that some of that card that pops too or whatever, but I could still what do we call it? That card, yeah. I could still Endymion pop. Imagine I could just turn Widowing for her, and then you could just use Jade. Anyway, Abductor. What did he add, by the way? He added Albion. Only thing, yeah, Mercurian, Hand to the Gate, Wimbrum, and yeah, that's the only thing I have to worry about. Making sure I'm using this all correctly. Counter Trap negates? No, Counter Trap doesn't do anything against me. And that's all his disruption. Like, I kept track of everything in hand. One of the reasons why Branded is a pretty good matchup for us. Yep, nothing else you can use. And yeah, nothing else can get good. Okay, so do this. Because we really don't care one way or another about what's in his hand, because we know there's nothing. One, two, three. No. Nice. I'm just making sure I'm not accidentally activating Institution that skill. Coin Sword still in hand? Yeah, but that won't do anything against us, like, at all. I'll get plenty. Yeah, okay. I'll get double the counters if I use Institution while Dr. Doom's in the field. Ashix can go in the middle. We go Retribution effect. He can then use his trap card to negate that, which I don't want him to do. So I'm gonna go Exist Code first. Or I could just pop both his back row. How many counters we got? We got plenty. How much, yeah. I don't like what that was. Oh, it's Retribution, duh. I could also just normal summon and link to the Link Rainbow. And, what do we call it? And, banish it from the field. With, whatever. It's double fit 300. Oh no. So yeah, that's why Brandon matchups are usually pretty good, because sometimes they don't even have anything to counter you. He did have a double pop there, but yeah. Counter Trap negates. Yeah, Counter Trap would have negated a Jackal if I had not gone to X code first, which is why I had to waste all those counters on that were on Celine. Look at it. This guy was playing to lock, and he couldn't do it. And Konami still doesn't see a problem with this. Notice winning coin tosses. We have Floodgate Bows indeed. What if he popped with the field at 0 except it was at 0 counters though? That would have been pretty bad, but he didn't. Pretty good. Just no max C and we should be fine. Great. Ash on that and not on Cerberus is always welcomed. It's big welcomed. Cerberus cannot do anything good for us with the extra deck right now. Okay. Nice Maxi. Now, I could use Endymion to summon and get a negate like that, but then I'd lose every single counter. I don't want to do that. One click yellow. Yes. Oh my goodness, what is this? I have to negate that. One, because I'm, he could just send a card that could pop a card. And then just, I have to voice it out that way and then use it again. Gale Dogger, normal summon. Wow, Droplet. That's impressive. Maxi plus Droplet. $2,000 just to draw one? This has got to be Voice's voice, right? Ritual Dogmatica? Yeah, that too. Maxi's favorite build's card in modern Yugioh should be allowed at 4 as building minimum. I agree. What? What? Literally the only card, only viable target, you know, that didn't do anything. Okay. Wow. XC plus droplet, guys. Oh, the heck is that targeting for? Oh. No matter what you do at all in a turn, if they draw Maxi and Droplet, it's an auto loss. That's why Tempai was so quote-unquote good when it came out, because they kept on drawing Maxi and Droplet. This hand is very fragile. What a surprise. Only half the cannons on my board, so let's just not play into Dib yet. Honestly, it's not a terrible draw. I'd like to use Magister's effect to get more, but not really good to do that yet. Magician's right hand? Yeah, sure. Guess what? Yeah. Yeah. You thought, yeah. I still negate that. If he straight up activates Vajeki right out off the bat, we gotta get the Endymion negate in case he's got another Vajeki. We have to negate a Druid's Room. He's got it. If he wants to give up his Battle Phase, we're fine. But Maliss? Bestial? A bounce Institution, to be honest. I'm gonna bounce Endymion so I can keep Institution up, but I think it's more important to do that. No, I was gonna negate it, just get it off the field, but then Birth could just summon it back up on the field, so probably not. Also could have potentially, he banished Basilisk, will he? That's negate. You chain block long. No quick effect, which means no March here in hand. And I think the moment that he summons out his monster, he's gonna go attack over these and then go link 3 into the card that searches. And I just want to prevent that. Which is why I was wondering if I should just let the field spell go through to banish and then just negate whatever was banished. Oh my goodness. 10 draws and we actually were able to prevent some stuff. Gotta choose between Jackal King and Electromite. Either way, I think it's not good for him. Oh, he's choosing Magister. Interesting. Coming forward with Magister? I want to see something here. So, oh, okay, if it's negated, he's still... Okay, we're good then. I was gonna ask if he could still like go Fatesmith route and go at extra fusion monsters if this was negated still. Is he banished from Magma? Okay. We'll save Endymions for the back row. Like that. That's why we did it. I could use Electrode's effect, but it's a little extra. I've not even summoned it all yet. So no worry about Nib. Too many cards to summon. Well, BOB Tempai only gets stuck on number 13. What? Did draw Super Volley, which is good. Not wanting Dormouse at 3. Weird. Guy's name is YM Mini. That dinosaur. Oh my goodness, it is. Very cool. Goodbye. And it's pretty good too, which is a shame. Dino Valdo is the name. Okay. I'll go Void. If he has Droll, hopefully we draw into a Pendulum. Or maybe we just draw that. Fine. The draw 2 could have been helpful. Got an idea here. Let's go put service in the deck. Let's pop Lubor to get the service back, so we guarantee spell card activations, you know. Sorry, spell pendulum scales, and we still get the draw. Apple King. I think that's actually a pretty good draw. I don't forget that we did use Electromagnetic effect. So I kind of got sucked into the whole, yeah. It's fine. I got sucked into the whole Electromite pop tracking, add back survey, and do stuff. I forgot that we had to use Electromite. So unfortunate by us. I know he has something now. Oh, we already know something anyway, so we like dropped the ball like left and right. I'm gonna need him to use his nib. I should not even have used Institution's effect. Because getting that counter match would have been pretty helpful. Because then I would have been able to guarantee that I had something. Because a magic would have been at 3. Now I have to hope to draw into a spell. Which I did not. So that's game. Yeah. Could have just waited until Celine got the counters and then try to remove from her if he didn't use a dib yet. But I decided to move it from Magister and then rely on luck, and I did not have to do that. The strategy was keep that counter on Magister so that Talents draw 2 and trigger Magister to summon out, which could then allow me to trigger if I linked away the card that's extra monster zone and the Yugioh token go into IP Masquerena, I could then use Jackal King, pop stuff, summon out service, and banish the token. Would have been a lot better off for me. I would have played smarter. It also came down to me thinking that I could just, I should have just, you know, Use Institution to remove the counter from Magister to get Jackal, and then scale the Jackal so I could put someone a Demon on Jackal King. I would have been able to negate the nib anywhere there, but I fell into the idea that I could still use Electroid to pop again, and I forgot that I already did that. He still got something. I know he does. Probably got like a maxi that he wants to use. Yep. Oh, it's an Ash. Could have baited that out with Servant. Purge? Dude, what really weird Purge. Droll. Oh, that's a bad Droll on your part. That is such a bad Droll. Here. Yeah, I do it this way. Institution. Two and three. Go back. 1, 2, and 3. Moving. This is why that was a bad roll. We could have gotten an extra like 3 draws just now. One counter. Go back to hand. Wait again for popping material. Keep in mind, he could have probably Drolled on the very first part, and it would have been okay. Because I didn't really get any value from the Spellbook Engine activations spell card, because it was already at 4 counters or so, and Knowledge already got ashed. Always feel so powerful when I make my opponent Droll me after he was off Duel Roach. Yeah, it's hilarious. I always stuck at 5 and not 6 cards in hand. And both the demons can't be targeted or destroyed. So I pen summoned out and then used Celine and then used Draco King. So instead of having 4 cards in hand, he missed out on 3 cards and a Droll. He locked himself out of using 3 cards by removing a 4th card from his hand, Droll. So he could have had 9 cards in hand, but he says he has 5. He's holding out the timer, isn't he? Oh no, he's doing that. Okay. It's because Celine is the one that has the most amount of counters at the moment. Now Endymion can put Draco King for some extra, whatever you call it. The counters. Nope. Still hasn't used a single spell card yet. Heavy Storm, wow. I guess he knows that wouldn't have done anything. Who is hitting life right now? I feel no pity for pop players. Yeah. Only thing that he can do really much is go into Exotan Knight. Or not. Unless he wants to try to go Bagusko or something. Uh-huh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I gotta see something here. So if he goes into, if I summon out Darkening now, he could easily just go into Exotan Knight, and then clear out, yeah. Probably gonna run out of time at this point. gotta go battle phase now. Or not? He has to go battle phase. Yeah. Back over Endymion. Okay. Could you imagine if he had four extra cards in his hand, by the way? Thanks to Maxi. At least they can't Zeus? Yeah, they're locked into 4. I'm always thinking about that. About them being able to Zeus or not. I could go into detonator. That can't pop freely. I could just Jacko can negate when he tries to do it. It's with 2 of his materials. Oh boy, okay. Okay. Get over here. Because if I chain anything, he's gonna get to just chain and pop another card and then make it useless. Thank you. Yep. Oh, thanks. Why did he detach the XYZ? What did you talk about? Oh, you talk about why did he do that first to try to target things? I guess he thought that. I don't know. I guess he thought he could get away with more if he didn't. I got about 90 minutes left of available streaming time. Very rare where I know exactly how much time I can stream for, you know, or that I'm going to stream for. Because usually I'm like, okay, it could be 2 hours, it could be 10 hours. Like I know it's gonna be 90 more minutes, because that's when the time I have to actually sign off to go and I have to drive someone to a bus stop, because the bus leaves at 3:30 in the morning for some reason. Not a bad hand. Okay. I want to go institution first to get a counter on it. Sure. Pop Endymion, so I could use Institution's effect. But honestly, it's just better if I just pop Institution. I'm not gonna get the draw anyway. I'm gonna keep Desires in hand. I was gonna try to see if I can pop it, but nah. Alright. Metaltronus Believer? Button. Our detonator, yes. Could you imagine if Endymions could use Max Z? Like Max Z in the draw phase, you chain Ash, I chain Jack King, you chain Callby, I chain Endymion. You chain Cross Out, I chain another Endymion. Like, is he trying to figure out which zone to put him in? Okay, the fact that he did that leads me to believe that he's desperate. If it bounces out to the hand, one spell activation, I could get a demon back for another negate, eventually. But also because Celine can't be targeted for attacks. I mean, you got nothing in hand. Signature wigs from Millennium? Yep. Wow. Is it worth it to... It's gotta be, right? Does he only have 2 spells in the deck, by the way? Yeah, guess so. Godscaper. Domain's protected. Gold Sock on top of all that too. He was A-okay fine. I don't know why he was waiting so long. Getting Tournament War flashbacks? Yeah. Yugioh was a Maliss? Yeah. SP. Rip. End phase? That's not right. Droll is glued to Maliss' hands. You saw it there 2 times in a row in the same game. got Ash too. In the main phase. I wonder why in the main phase. Okay. Part of the living BS? Yeah. Only the Maliss and Ryzeal duo decks are allowed to have maxi. Okay. Then he just links Druids to him, sends away the other card, then he can go for everything else. Part of the living BS is a good analogy for that. Limit. Oh, quick no. That's a 30-minute combo deck. There's no reason I'd rather wait 30 minutes when I don't lose anything for losing. Empire, okay. Exam based, not based, if they just go on for 25 minutes in FTK. It was also new, so it's probably like an old deck that you're using like that one time you saw Dark Magician being used. We could utilize reflection pretty decently here. No trigger on that blue board summon, so I think we're pretty much fine for Electromate. Don't know if that was a slight delay. I think I don't know what that was, but hopefully it wasn't anything. Nope, it wasn't anything. Yeah, just his eyes vanished. It's Tenpai, we should probably be summoning defense. I thought about it for a second. They probably could have linked, maybe, no. They could have probably linked Reflection away and then done something with that, but that's probably not for the best. We have 2 Jackals later, so no reason to actually put the Jackal in our hand. Let's just try to get an extra. Okay. Wow. There's no, yeah, we don't have a load of scale. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just scale these guys. Only thing left in the deck. Wait, we don't even have another Endymion. There's nothing left in the deck, so I don't even want to set Bestiary. It's not going to do anything for us. Nothing we can actually summon that will do anything for us. Because we have double Jackal King, 1-2, and then the third one on the field. We got 1-2 Endymions and the third one in Banishment, and then Reflections in extra deck. Nothing for Magister to summon. So the only thing Magister will be good for is getting another material on the field for IP Masquerena. Just funny. Here's been as a token. So he had no quick effects of the token was on the field. He could still potentially have Widowmaker in hand. We'd like to summon out Magister to summon out Demon from deck, but Demon's banished. So what to say, SP is not, yeah. Easy effect. Now he has to get Fadra out, right? Wait, I guess he has to go Chundra, right? Which is funny, that's it. That was the wrong card to summon. He was not supposed to summon Gunwoku, he was supposed to summon Fadra. What the heck, dude? You were supposed to summon Fadra. To summon out Gunwoku, get another material. He doesn't have game. Yeah. Yep, buddy. Get out of here. But I didn't chain SP to try to dodge that. I'm like, wait a second, she was summoned with Epi Masquerena. I denied every single draw, by the way. He could have had access to like engage like 3 to 4 times, and he still had the one of their 6 monsters in the hand out of 40 cards. He didn't draw. I mean, he drew with Void, okay, but he didn't get any extra draws with engage or talents. He still had Gunwoku. The usual Tenpai has a dead brain. Yeah. Ah. Could have been an extra negate if Magister could do anything, you know? But he couldn't. Hand's actually not too bad. Especially against no Ash. No Droll either. The usual. Baylor. Nope. I hope I draw into talents. I'll hand whip him. An imperm here. Alright, so that's 2 disruptions down. So he would have chained another Veiler if he had it, by the way. So he doesn't have another one. Do we have Abductor still? We do. So do we really need to get Abductor? I don't think we do. We have the materials. Actually, yeah, we can just add a Doctor to the extra deck with Electromite. Now, if I can draw into Talents, that'll be pretty great. Talents would secure the win, 100%. Not quite. I can Endymion banish, so I still have 2 Endymions left in deck. Make sure I'm adding the right card. Probably Cerberus, get it back out of circulation. I want a better scale. Jack was gonna go to the graveyard anyway. I'd rather just get a better scale. Here's where I link in defeats with combo. Yeah, still got another Magister we can go for. Let's remove him his lanes. He's got quite a bit. Alright. Bonus temper player? Nice. If you would have used Chunder to summon out Fadra that can then he'd link it to Biden could summon out Chundra, so Fadra could summon out whatever again. So he would have been able to get a second access to a second synchro. Oh, it's Ryzeal. Anti-spell fragrance Ryzeal, by the way. Rubric rates, appreciate the follow, I really do. Anti-spell is another thing of another example of cards that Konami refuses to ban, even though there's actually no good reason to keep them legal. Like, I can't think of a reason why anti-spell fragrance shouldn't be banned. Like, even Max C has more of a reason to be legal than anti-spell. Hand's okay. Abductor, it's... Can we do anything with this hand? Not yet. Yeah, hand was not... Like, we could have drawn something good, potentially, but nothing really doable with the hand yet. I'm thinking Abductor could have searched a card. We could have searched a Pendulum like Magister. Okay, Abductor, then Mastery to add Magister. Click the count Abductor, activate Magister, then Abductor effect, remove a counter to get another Pendulum that we can pen summon. Pen summon Garuda and the card that we added, and then go into Crowley. That would be it. Oh, it was Fabled. Fabled is actually like being played nowadays. Imagine if Endymion grabbed spells equal to the number of counters on him. So, Endymion of Judgment is what you're trying to say, right? Instead of Spellbook of Judgment, it's Endymion of Judgment. It's still legal because Konami hates pendulums. I mean, if you were running any deck that uses spells, then you die to anti-spell, right? This hand is sus. Wishes. So now it's a forward card hand. This I don't have a play of this hand at the moment. Adding Majesties means he's basically has everything he needs already. Right. Yeah. It's just Call By's not going to be usable at all. Magister has nothing to work with at all. And even so, if he's gonna get just that hand wasn't gonna do anything unless the draw. No, not even unless Majesty's already clears whatever. So it's good to just save my time because that was not gonna be a win. It's pretty good. Well, unfortunately, doesn't matter if our hands are good or not. Stairs that way first. Yep. Bed. All right, what do we got here? Is there a link one spellcaster that points downward would be really handy. Double track looking. Had one play. The only other play would be to remove one counter for Bashes, pop in the scale, jacking someone back out. But that still dies to Ash. GG's. About sitting down full Horus, bonus 38 in skill chain. Wait, what? What did I miss? Does this deck explode if we get hit by Called By? No, I've actually went against Called By twice. Sorry, Droll twice. If I don't know why I read that as Called By. I got hit by Droll twice, I think today, and we've been able to put up 5 negate boards through it. Okay, I don't know what this deck does, but I don't really care. I'm lowest possible thing. I don't lose anything with this. Now, if I'm sitting on, if I get drolled, well, I have 4 negates to deal with, and yeah, obviously it's gonna be it. But if I get drolled turn 1, it's a 50-50 chance whether I can make 5 negates or not. But obviously it's harder to make it, so more hand traps would do it. But I could still put up a good board through Droll if I can resolve Servant. Like if this hand here got Drolled, we'd still be fine. If Droll was the only disruption. Fortunately, it's not. It's he's got Maxi instead. But if we got Drolled in this hand, we'd be fine. Time to show. Oh, come on. I was gonna say time to show it, right? Like no. Pen someone out right now, but no. Yep. Droll plus a board is dang annoying. Yeah, agreed. I would. Oh, that's fun. I can play into Max C. I can play into one Pulos. I can't play into two. Alright, we're not gonna actually play at all. There's no reason to. I'm not gonna give this guy 20 draws or just end on one negate. This hand's dead. So is his, apparently. Okay, he's still dead. Impulse. Also, it says light, earth, and wind, which means no maxi either. The fact that he still got something, and I know it's not, no, it's not a Veiler. Also, it doesn't matter. He's locked out of lights anyway. Evenly? Maliss isn't it? Yep. Good luck, Shadow Crazy. You stayed up so late. Appreciate you simply. What do we call you? Wits? I kept calling you Zwei. Zwei Stanky. But yeah, I was gonna come by his trap before I started streaming, but I already clicked the stream button. I'm like, eh. You got another Malice card in your hand? Nope. Good to know. Bye. He couldn't even use his trap cards at all because he can't banish card. Artifact Mjolnir? Wow. OMG, I meant to have had a new floodgate. What does Mjolnir do anyway? So it's still do cool toys. Is that the one that is that the stops does it stop vanishing? That's Lancia. I know that's Lancia. I thought that was more than one. Only appreciate how Cybers has a link one with the down arrow that has a trap negate. I know, that's so much fun. You know, it's so much fun going against the rogue killer. If there was a side deck card that actually stopped it, then I would like to use it. But Book of Eclipse doesn't work, neither does Dark Ruler. Are there any useful XYZs for Ultimate Slayer? Look like Give Me Private Nightmare. Give Me Private Nightmare. Stops. I don't know. No, there were no useful. I mean, there was the one that negates face effects. Please be Snake Eyes. Nope. Yeah, these hands are really good, but Detonator just says no. Citadel will only be able to protect itself after it's been on the field long enough for a counter to be activatable. And Detonator has 2 chances to get rid of it. 1 when it activates, and 2 when another spell card is activated before it gets its counter. And if you try to chain a spell card in time to give it a counter, Detonator just chains again to pop it. We have about 45 minutes left before we have to call a stream. Yeah, Exterior makes me logic look really good as Slayer. The end of the turn. Is that true? I'm gonna play around Droll here. We have so many search cards. I'm about to play around Droll. I don't know if that was what that was. Look at Secrets would have been pretty nice, but if there's a card that I don't want to be in the deck anymore, it will be Secrets instead of Blue or the other one. Ash on Servant. Love to see it. You love to see it when you have enough to trigger her again. And you know that they're not going to be able to Ash Mastery. Like, I see, like, half the time Ashing Servant can be good, but the other half the time, I want you to Ash Servant because of this. Free Ash Hand Rip. And, yeah. All by... It's okay. Theoretically, I guess I could have actually done something a little bit differently. I could have... No, that would not have... I mean, we moved 1 counter to get Jackal, and then we moved 3 counters to get Basilisk, and then Basilisk can bounce Jackal back to hand, keep jacking on the field, but that plays into Nib. Wait, does it? Probably not, actually, now that I think about it. Just because that would be like 4 summons, I could just activate said, activate said Jackal again to get the counters, and keep jacking. I'd just give up my normal summon. But I still had, if he had Valor, I still had Callby in the hand anyway, so it's fine. Nothing, no harm done. Go upstart, see what we can draw here. We milled a Endymion, actually, that's pretty good. Well then. This is basically an auto win now. Nice hand. He's only got spells in the hand now, which means if he draws something like Droplet, you know, he still can't, he still wouldn't be able to, send a monster to stop me from negating with, another Endymion. Yep. One was Plugin, which was dead. The other was Cross, which was dead. Then there was Lightning Storm, which was gonna get negated. Yeah, it was this, and that. Talent's wicked. Yeah, Talent's is really good. I got the deck now. 1 with a game with it. Wait, which you talking about? Which deck, Rick? What you talking about, Willis? His hand. Oh, he made me go first. Enter with artifact earlier. Okay. See, I'm gonna kindly ask you to not, please, please. I was gonna go Reflection first, but now that I have more counters, I'll get the use out of them. M5 without max C. I saw that delay. I see that. You see if we can get another pendulum or two. Alright, let's see. We can do that. Yep, he knows. Put traffic in here. That. Add back servant or reflection. Let's go reflection. Let's go reflection, because if we go into Celine, the demon can theoretically bounce reflection to hand, and then we can summon it back. Okay. Yeah, we'll do anything. Probably should be summoning in defense mode, to be honest, because how guaranteed droplet is for them. Got to be Imprim in his hand, and he just doesn't want to use it because he's got droplet. Or not. It's 5 negates on board. No, oh yeah, lightning storm, duh. Into heart as well. This guy's winning significantly more. It's because there's no Sky Striker in there. I don't think people were in pure temper anymore. Acknowledge that they enhance public card. Hand. 100% win rate for me, nice. Can you say what you use in the void as type before spellbooks? Oh, sorry. I always get worried I would draw to the second half, but you want to get 2 spellbooks in your hand, yeah. I think the Zerge says you can then acknowledge the other hand. Yeah, you want. That's the reason I do it is so that I can left. I'll show you right now. Look at this. Secrets of knowledge. You want to get more than one spellbook in your hand. It's not going to matter right now. Because that knowledge can send away Blue Boar from hand. Send away either one spellbook card from your hand or face it field. Any 2 spellbook cards is a draw 2 unless your opponent has a Droll. In which case, that's fun. By the way, he had Droll and Ash, let's be real. Because he used Upstart. So if I would have used Desires or something first, he would have negated that still. I could have still Knowledge first to send secrets away. Yeah. 100% drew what he needed from there, right? What has less than 1,000 attack that they were scared of people abusing if you could summon it with Servant? Surely can't be Royal. Probably, I mean, honestly, could be Royal. But I'm thinking that it's because Servant has 900 attack, and they didn't want you to say summon a monster from your deck except Servant of Endymion, you know? So they just said 1,000 or less, or that's 1,000 or more, you know? Because Servant is the best one, so they didn't want you just having a, and I guess Pendulum Magician, they didn't want people just running 3 Servants and it's it. So they could just have Servant and then draw into Servant and then get 3 spell cards so they can summon another Servant from deck and then kind of like how what's that one level 2 that they use in Sprite? I forgot what the name is. Deep Sea Diva, yeah. It's like Deep Sea Diva when they don't summon Deep Sea Diva, especially summon another one from deck. They're not even using anything from Mermail or whatsoever. They'll just what do you call it? They just want to get the level 2, and Konami does not like it. That's why you'll see cards like Kizan, Legendary 6 Samurai Kizan. Say if you control a 6 Samurai, accept Kizan because they don't want you just. Wow, that's a good hand. They don't want you just spamming Kizans on the field. They want you to actually use it in a 6 Samurai deck, which is what I think pretty sure what they're doing here. I guess we'll go match 3. Honestly, I'm just gonna board wipe it now. If I can. And it's free. It's a 60 card deck. If it's 60 card, it's probably branded, and if it's probably branded, he might have Super Poly. Wow, no toggle on that. No delay on that at all. Judgment? No, it's Book of a look at that. Wow, that could have been bad white. Okay. Let's go with Secrets. Just guarantees that we have enough counters to trigger Jet Servant. Because if Zayas drew into 2 Pendulums, we'd be done for. Yeah. The more you know. Yep. What has yeah. They need the deck basically before draw 2. It's not within the deck though, it's because I want to draw into double spellbooks so that I don't have to give up my normal summon. As you draw Blue Boy and Knowledge, then Knowledge just sends Blue Boy. If you draw Secrets plus any of the other ones, then Secrets searches whatever you want, and then Knowledge sends it. So any 2 spellbooks is a draw 2 without giving up your normal summon. One more spell card activation, and we got full combo. Unless you got Maxine or Droll. Droll will obviously hurt this hand. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we could do this. That was one of the things is whenever you get a bad hand with the Endymions and you brick with so many of your cards, it's still upwards of like 4 negates. And also, this hand plays really well into Max C. Oh, it's because he's got the Ryzeal cards, right? Almost Fulos is a desperate play, though, isn't it? Unless he thinks he can go Typhon, which he can't. I did summon from the extra deck. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No. Imagine if it wasn't once per chain. Oh, you just gave me all the spell cards now. Isn't that lovely? Got another quick effect. Yep. Those spell counters, though. Yeah, not anymore. Hey, we actually are not on a losing streak. The stray D barrier. This guy's getting hit by Tenpai a lot, I'm guessing. Let's get Master 4. And see, this is not the rank of game, but we're close. Alright, what do we got here? Okay. And is it's good. It's really good. Really good. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, that's my favorite card to draw. Yeah. Really good hand. Really good. Now, on link one spellcaster that pointed downward, anything that can link Magistro way to would allow me to go Magistro's effect to summon out the second Magistro and we could go combo from there. Issue is he's got a hand trap. I don't really want to use Magistro's effect yet. He might have Imprim, and if he does, then he can just wait for whatever I summon, unless he uses Imprim now, and then it could chain. It's fun. Not gonna do it yet because he's just gonna send a card that's gonna negate stuff. Oh, he's not? Alright. What if that does something? You know, Shadow, you don't use your normal summon, right? How about Lava Golem? No, that's a board maker. I'd rather use Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler, if I'm going to use a board maker, Dark Ruler would be the way to go. Balance, nice. Fine, you don't have anything else. Oh boy, yeah, it was Imperm, so if I would have used it first to summon like a Jackal King, he would have just Imperm Jackal King, or just Imperm Magister. I basically didn't use any of this out of... Didn't do any of this at a wrong time, I don't think. Yeah, he still gets his double search. Is he gonna be able to... Like, he's done a lot of summons. He's gonna be able to actually go for Detonator? Oh, duh, yeah, he will. Like, what it didn't work, remember? Yeah, but neither will Lava Golem. So how should we Detonator Duo Drive so that they can summon it back with plugin? Oh my goodness, what is this? 40 cards. Okay, I thought it was more. Alright. Set it up first. No way of telling if he's got Ash or not, but I still kind of want to just use Void first. Shoot! Maybe we should have just started off with his Desires then, huh? Unless I draw into Talons? Okay. And it's still playable. Get double lock counters as soon as possible. Although servant. There's into the neighbor, but we kind of need to at the moment. Already did that, yeah. If we did not summon out Jackal like as what we did, we would not have had enough counters. Any singular spell at all gets us the you know what we need. Well, not a single spell. That's this deck for you. Maybe your luck will get better. Appreciate you, Zurge. Gotta follow. Seize? Appreciate the follow. Oh boy. Dark Magician, what? That better be for Red Eyes. Is this the same guy I went against that one time? This reminds me of the person I went against the other time before. Oh wow, that's fun. Let's see what zone he puts it in. He did put in the scale. Is you get your monster repellents back in the pen zone? Yeah, that's not how that works. They're not treated as pendulums in the pen scale. So if he puts Jackal King in the scale, it's just a continuous spell, does not get its effect. That's very funny to me. Oh, yeah. He's ugly. Wow, okay. What? Like 4 for Apollo? But how? What are you gonna use your drill beam on? What about your drill beam? That's not gonna work unless you have a card in hand. If he activates the effect of Hallowed Azamina, yeah, he's got one. Yeah, okay. Do we know what the last card in hand is? I don't think so, honestly. But if it's not activatable, it won't matter. Okay, it looks like it won't matter. Droll? It is Droll. do you have in graveyard? Gotta have a light in graveyard, right? Any light at all? Okay, you do. Still negates that. Appreciate your echoes. I was thinking he was gonna not negate that just so that he knows that I was gonna attack over him. Still under Droll though. This Ryzeal still has not been useful just because of Lancey and Droll. I could pencil out more than one monster, we would have been okay. But nothing can be penciled out. Nice. Oh, you got fighting hits, yeah. Oh yeah, well, I down to 1700 life points, so yeah, it didn't matter. Unfortunately, we just lose to Droll. That was just the worst of it. All right, go GGs. You drew the Droll. Also, Lancey does nothing against the deck unless I get Desires in the hand, and I got Desires in the hand. Floodgates? Wow. Wow. Nice. Back C. All good. Person who was saying that they didn't want to get more than one spellbook in the hand. Look at this. This is why I like getting more than one spellbook in the hand. Oh! Okay, that wasn't... I meant to activate Mastery. It's not terrible. It's an extra counter at least. I meant to activate Mastery instead. No, better I do it now when it didn't have any counters than, you know, the other time. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. Yep. What I destroy? Oh, it's trap trick. Oh, this is freaking Dynamorphia. What? I thought it was just stun. Demon has a good time against stun, unless they summon a card that prevents special summoning. And I'm not talking about like Gozu match that locks you out of summoning other cards. I'm talking about like various statutes or Fossil Niner. Otherwise, honestly, like if they flip Tikaboo or they flip Gozen or they flip Skill Drain, none of those cards would affect Endymion if they don't have a card on the field. Ash Blossom in that. That's good. I don't want Service getting ashed. Void right now in case he got Droll. Let's see if I can draw it called by. I got something else, it looks like. Oh, wow, okay. Booked out. Is he still on something? He still got something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Must use a Fool Host, right? Pivot's good when you're not under max C. Abductor's good when you are. The Abductor is both a low scale and a search of anything else. Cool. Skill Servant. Yeah, trust your gut. Pretty sure he's holding a pool though, which is why I keep trying to figure out what the cards are doing. Yeah, might have been a Lancey or something. Much hair in their name? Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna be a Fulos. Because if I would have used Survey, would have discarded Fulos, gotten a draw 2, you know, and then if I said another monster, that's an extra draw. Like, I can't keep going under this. If it was just Maxi, nothing else, then I would have definitely just gone Servant, you know, add Citadel, Servant Effect. You gotta negate this because like then he just adds a card that negates a card and searches, and then he gets to go all free. Wow. How about that? Anti-spell again. People are just using anti-spell now. Really gross. Yeah, because he eats half boards for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, and oh boy, I wonder what deck this might be. Exactly. So every time I get to 2 wins remaining, I get the coin toss, and then I brick tremendously. Like an unplayable hand. No one's would manage to pass. Let's see if this is that kind of thing. No, it's a good hand. Nice. Good. Now, if I would use like Servant first to see if he's got like Impulse, but if he's got Ghost Ogre, or we just win. I was not thinking, you know, I might as well just do it. Why not? Why shouldn't I? And I'm gonna go Servant, summon out a card, and then Talents, and then see if he tries to use a card like Imperm with another card to hand whip himself more. Like, oh, I got Imperm, I'll negate your card before you hand whip me. Like, okay, I'm gonna link it away anyway. Another Ryzeal. Oh, what was with Mathmech? Second is a -1. Is it playable with anything but broken decks? Yeah. With the coin toss, so I can stop. Oh boy. Yeah. Just for the fact that I got 5 minutes. Basically 5 minutes at the least and 35 minutes at the most to stream. I think we should get to Master 4 and then call it. 1 rank up, it's fine to me. Okay. Oh boy. Just be Lancia, please. It could be Lancia. Or Meows. I think maybe he got a bad hand. He's really hoping that I give him a draw or something. Ash. Get that hand. It was that. It was. Oh my goodness! If that is, it's not Max C then, right? Because he has to banish one from his hand now. Because he's about to have one card in hand. Anyway. Wow. It is Lancia. Build Reinhardt, and because I put the card back in his deck, he can't even use Reinhardt. So we could have, if we used Bistro, we could have played around the Ash, you know? But there's no telling. What's in your deck anyway? Yeah, just Keldo. Conductor, please. I'll have it normal summoned. I haven't seen the Maliss show up yet on Master Duel. I've seen it twice. But, like, only twice. Like, any Pendulum would be good. Well, not any Pendulum. Ice Scale would be good. Oh, anything I can pen summon? Oh, no, that's pretty fine, actually. Yeah. Yeah, your Lancia and your Shuffle are not really going to do too much. And you also have another spell on here too. Endymion. Basically, he could only deny me 3 spells. If he, the best use of his Shizu Shuffler is to put 3 spells back to my deck. But even if he does that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it wouldn't be enough considering the fact that he has 1, 2, 3. Just I still get 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I would still have enough. Do you use it now? It would be legit the only good use of his Shizu Shuffler. And he didn't use it. Would have denied me 3 spells if he put 3 of my spells back in, which would have meant that I would have only had 5 and I would have been able to demon pop still. I just would not have been able to have many counters to negate after that. 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's see. He mills 2 cards. What are the odds that he mills double combo starter? Nope. And yeah. That was such an overachiever. Finding wild meows everywhere. Yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Yep. 4 counters, and Lancey's dead. He has no card in play in graveyard, so I can still negate whatever we put in. Using talents to put Sharon back in the deck was good. I just put Sharon back in just because I knew Lancey was going to do anything, like, ever against me. So I said, like, yeah, let's just get rid of options. And the fact that he milled a Reinhardt, which would have turned everything on, was priceless. Mischief of the Gnomes, well. But no transaction rollback. And also no thrust. This guy is hoping to... I guess he can just mill it. Even after they have some of this set. Okay, well, one Master 4. That's all we're gonna do today, honestly. Oh? Oh yeah, the festival's on now. August festivals. That's all we're gonna do for today. Appreciate people for watching here. We've been live, what? Yeah, but over 4 hours. I don't know how much we're recording for, but we're gonna call it for now, just because I have to go really soon. Because my I have to drop someone off at a bus stop. This deck list we used. 4 hours to climb one rank sounds like a lot, true, but like I did 10 hours of streaming yesterday to climb 2 ranks. So theoretically, that's just like what, 16 hours of streaming? That's like 2 streaming days, kind of. But well, I just gotta climb from Master 4 to Master 3 to 2 to 1. That's 3 ranks higher. It's 12 wins. No, it's 15 wins, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot of wins. But we can still do it, I believe. So deck list, and yeah, we still got. I forgot that I thought August ended on August 30th. I forgot that I had a 31st, so we could still stream on that Saturday on the 30th. But I hope that we don't leave it off until then. I might stream the Theme Chronicle event soon as well, and do the voice chat stream for people to show up, and I probably might use Witch Captors, but this is what we used, and hopefully we can get best one with it. Appreciate everyone for watching.